Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you all are having a great day so far. We're in for some more Witcher today. Hopefully, within the next few days, my hand will be better enough. I can control the mouse a little bit better and get back to our regular gaming schedule. But for right now, we're going to stick to this. It'll be nice and not abuse our hand too much more than we do at work. So, looking forward to hanging out with you guys in chat. Everybody watching the stream replays later, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Always good to see comments from you, and I will answer those whenever I see them. So be sure to leave me those comments. Let me know what you guys think. All right, let's go ahead and get it back into this one.
Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Ellen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Right. The cord has decided to... Somebody has the hiccups. All right. Glad I'm not the only one who gets squeaky. Alright, that's right. We were getting some things repaired. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Could use some hair of the hound.
It's good to see you.
Hope may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Get some things repaired here. Oh, we need to go look at, actually, before we spend money to repair. Let's go look at our, whoops.
Wouldn't mind a look at you.
Yeah. Go look at our stash. We leveled up to level 11. We've got a bunch of stuff in our stash that we should be able to use now.
You white one.
I nearly forgot. And we don't have a surplus of money in this game, so we definitely don't want to be spending it more than necessary. Most games, you know, gold really isn't, or whatever currency, isn't super hard to come by. This one, it definitely takes a lot more effort. Alright, we can see, now that we're level 11, look at the damage difference just between our swords here. So we've got that silver, that steel. Alright, the Vixen steel and the Vixen silver. Nine-tailed Vixen silver sword. Does that remind you of a conversation from a few streams ago? Alright, what else do we have here? Some medium armor. Our white tiger armor. Oh yes, this white tiger set. Okay. Other than the assassin's trousers. 30. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll just go with the white tiger set. I think I like it. White tiger and vixen. That'll do nicely. Although the assassin's trousers do have 2 slots. It's alright. This will be fine. Tracker's trousers. Okay, the rest of that we can sell. Let's get this stuff switched out here. That. We'll put this one back in our stash. We want to hang on to it. I like the named ones. Nice. Look at that. It's very, very bulky. not something that I would choose for the way it looks. That's fancy. Alright, looks like the chest armor does have a slot for a... I have lesser glyphs. That's the only one we have. Can we... We can't make those, we have to have them crafted, I think. Um, 12 and 13, 37. Wow. I'm not sure I've ever made it up to that level. I'm not sure what my highest level ever has been. Witch Slayer. Nice. Trousers. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's showing me this, but okay. Alright, we do have lesser 3% sign intensity overall. Sure which one I want to put. I'm gonna see if I can get some better, buy some better rune stones and glyphs. But for the moment, we do have 5 points available, and we have mutagens here. 5% attack power, 50 vitality, wraith. 10% sign intensity, 150 vitality. If we switch this out, it gives us 450. Beautiful, look at that. Look at that. And then the 10% up there gives us 20. And if we switch this, we'll put another, see if we can put another blue in here. What do we have for our signs? Increases sign duration by 5 seconds. That'll be good. Damage dealt by agony also permanently weakens enemy armor. Potentially good. Let's go with the sustained. We'll go with this. Okay. And we'll go ahead and upgrade that as well. And we'll put it in here. Increases that beautifully. And then these are our oils. Bombs. We will. Nope, that's what I want. Upgrade this one. Yes. And so we can upgrade the sustained as well. Need to unlock another slot. Actually, now that we have that, we'll pull our vitality down just a little bit. Don't need that quite as much. Go ahead and max this out. Our attacks are maxed out for now. And that's as high as that one goes. That's as high as that one goes. Okay. That looks good for now. Leaves us 1 point for later. Hello, Care Bear. How are you? It's good to see you. We'll store that, and we'll store... Actually, we don't need to store that one. We can go ahead and sell that. Stash that one. Okay. Do we want to stash any of this? Not particularly. Okay. Alright, the rest of that we can sell. Beautiful. Just came in from a little work-based barbecue. Nice. The food at things like that is usually pretty good. I love smelling like wood fire smoke. The best thing about camping is coming home and you still smell like camping.
I'm innocent, I swear. Guess it was Prophet Leviosa attacked.
Time to water the horses.
Stealing the goods and blinding.
Enhance our armor and weapons. Sell off some of our things.
How may I assist you?
Oh no. Nope. I'll take it.
Wouldn't
It's one of
mind
those
a look at your
smells that
stock.
you can't get tired of. It's comforting to me. Why is this one? Oh, I wonder if I've sold these to him before and he still has them. Interesting. Parchment, lesser glyph, cavalry gauntlets, and gamson. Nope, nope, and nope. Okay. Whoops. Sell that. Whoops. Oh, I did not want to sell that shirt. Damn it. So we're going to keep those boots. We'll keep that. Change our mind as we go through. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a game. How much does it cost us to buy that shirt back? 109. Out of, we got what, like 5 out of that? Ugh. It's kind of frustrating, actually. It's fine. What can you make for me? All the same stuff? Okay. Alright.
So long.
And we're off. Hey. I guess it is time to go see Triss. Where's the fast travel here?
Flowing hangover.
We were talking at work about some of the smells, kind of the same conversation, that are comforting for us, and you know, always make us happy. And we're gonna go ahead and sit here in the courtyard for a second, get all our health back. And some of my 2 favorite smells are that are more work related than anything else, but they always have a positive mental response. It's like it's calming. Hot metal, like grinding or welding, either way, I love that smell. And also the smell of a mechanic shop, like the oil and the vehicle fluids, you know, transmission fluid and stuff like that. It's just, it's a comfort thing for me. It is. Hot metal is a very distinct smell. Alright, let's see. Triss is all the way up here. Can we? We're gonna have to go to the border post. It's as close as we can get. Which is fine. There's a side quest here. We're gonna get distracted for a little bit on our way. Both of you grind your exhaust. I mean, that's fair. Very fair. Growly much? Can we pass through, please? Thank you. There we go. Get out of the crowds. Oh, dang it, we went the wrong way. Because of course we did. Why then? Are we why is the... Sometimes the dots. Entrance to Cave of Ruins. There's Hindhold. Go across that way. Back across the bridge because somebody doesn't know how to look at where she should be going. You could set up a tent at a gas station as well. Gasoline is a very interesting smell. It is. That one's a little more, I don't know, maybe because it's one that you smell so frequently, it doesn't have the same distinction. It's like, it's just gasoline. But I think, you know, when it's in the context of a mechanic shop, it hits differently. We're gonna come over here. Hopefully this isn't one that is going to kick me in the butt. Florence. This could potentially go very badly. Can we ignite this, please? Rude. Well, I just mean in the context of, like, there are certain scents that people like, that they have, you know, their favorites, and those two tend to be more specific to certain types of jobs, rather than, you know, everybody loves the smell of rain, the air after a storm, or fresh mown grass, things like that. So just, you know, the distinction of the context. very small harpies, actually. It's like the smell of desert rain, the creosote bushes after it rains in the desert. That smell is heaven. Zombie loves the smell of brains. I mean, yes. Oh, you haven't been around when I've been talking about work. I fabricate signs, so I do a lot of metal work. Work with a lot of acrylic, like signs, the business names. Like on the sides of buildings, things like that. Interior signs, like when you're in an office and you have all the room numbers. That's kind of the small end of what I do, but it's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of metal work too. Make the monster nest go boom. Beautiful. What else is up here? Anything good? Ooh, what was that one? Yeah, you work in hotel reception. Witcher George's confession. I, the undersigned, George of Kagan, Witcher by trade, testify as follows. Traveling from Velen, I received a summons to provide professional testimony in the matter accused, causing several shipwrecks near the lighthouse. Ships led astray by errant signals, repeatedly smashed against rocks, blah blah blah. Can testify that I found no trace of night wraith activity. Did, however, find the catastrophe's true cause. Neither the fault of the wraiths or the fault of the lighthouse keeper themselves. Accidents were caused by local hooligans. Well, of course they were. The lighthouse keeper, Barstalov, not guilty of crimes which he stands accused and should be freed. The lore is so much fun. Griffin steel sword, there we go. May the gods smile on you and me. I'm asking you to read this careful for what I've got to say and important. First class gear and Witcher sword diagrams to sell. Starts the search for the Griffin stuff. Beautiful. Yep, there's the quest for that. Beautiful, beautiful. I remember things. I pay attention to my guys. Come on up the ladder, dear. Thank you. Hello, Darkon. How are you? It's good to see you. Anything good up here? Some more skeletons. See, if this were Assassin's Creed, I'd be able to climb all the way to the top and find more loot. Or jump off. If I jump off here, though, I will die, so we're not going to do that. Glad you're doing good. I may miss details, I may forget things from time to time, but I do try to pay attention to you guys. I may be here for your entertainment, but, you know, it's a community that we've created, and I enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy you guys. Can we you know, run now? That'd be great. Run. There we go. Wouldn't want to be able to run inside a building. That just, you know, make too much sense. Running inside, not allowed. Across the broken bridge. Hopefully tomorrow at work, I'll be able to, you know, not use my hand enough to be able to at least sort of control the mouse. Not sure how much combat I'll be able to do. Like, obviously my ring finger isn't a vital component to mouse and keyboard play, but it's the pressure on the back of my finger that is still extraordinarily painful. Oh. Let me up. Thank you. Shadow, new Valheim trailer? Nice. I will have to look it up. The Enshrouded trailer teaser looks amazing. Oh, yes, the phalanges. My dad, when I was a kid, when I was growing up, you know, and getting to a certain age, he would always tease me about not intermingling the phalanges with the boys. It's his way of, you know, being funny about being protective. Not dying super fast, but also isn't going great. Let's do that. That's a different mutagen is very much helping. Beautiful. Alright, now the significant difference in our level, me being only 11, this monster was 18, but because we switched out that mutagen, yeah, just making sure I was remembering the right word, it makes a massive difference. Gonna have to use that on your kids if you ever have any. Yeah. It's great. No intermingling of the phalanges. Wolf. Oh, too bad it's lower. That's unfortunate. It's not a ton lower. It's a little bit lower. Armor piercing though. And with the 3 slots, it almost would be worth it. It would almost be worth it. Okay, well, we'll keep note of that one. No loot. It's showing dead body. Where are you? and hide. If only I could find the oil recipe. Next question mark. Technically we're headed to the city. We're taking the scenic route. Some sightseeing, some monster killing. Saving of damsels. Oh wait. Last time we messed with a damsel, we had to kill her, so we'll avoid that in the future. Ow. And they'll set each other off. Nice. Yeah, there's still another one down there, which is fine. We're gonna save our game from time to time. Nice. That's fun. Getting them to set each other off. Definitely
Rotfiend nest needs to be destroyed.
makes life simpler.
Stench.
Ow. Gross. Take all that. Okay. Molly arrow. Sunflowers. Sunflowers are so much fun just because they're so tall, they're so big. And of course, you know, Van Gogh painted some really good ones. Let's clear these three and head to this exclamation point. We're not getting distracted. We know exactly where we're going. We have a plan. Put it away. Thank you. It doesn't count as getting distracted if you know exactly where you're going and you're going there for a reason. Are you rolling your eyes at me, Chris? Is that what that is? I should get bonus points for sneaking up on them. No, you would never roll your eyes at me. It doesn't count on a blue moon and if I'm wearing two different colored socks on a Thursday. I mean, it's not unheard of for me to wear two different colored socks. Huh. That was sketchy. Let us, well, wasn't sure if I was going to let us do that. I am not wearing socks at the moment though, so you know we got to come up with something different to make it count, or make it not count. Oh, there's stairs there. That's why I'm having trouble. Swing prey. Damn. I mean, I get home, shoes and socks off. Done. I would be barefoot the majority of the time, as long, you know, anytime I can get away with it. Need to remember to save our game more often. Don't need the feet to stay enclosed. Probably starting thinking, yeah, exactly. That being said, my work socks always match because they're my boot socks for my work boots. So, yeah. They're black. Just bought like 2 packs of them, so. My other socks, like my everyday shoe socks, are my fun ones. It took a long time for me to be okay with wearing 2 different socks though. Because like I'd get socks like as long as they're the same style of sock and from like the same package. Like I have a pack of Nightmare Before Christmas socks, for example. And, you know, one of them will get a hole in it. And as soon as a sock gets a hole in it, I can't wear it anymore. I know some people, like, they wear those socks until, like, their foot, like, is completely, you know, falling through them. But a hole in the toe, hole in the heel, and I can't. It's just a thing. So I'd be like, I'd have the other sock, which is perfectly fine. Like, but I had to really wrap my head around being okay wearing 2 different socks, like the Sally sock and the Jack sock, as opposed to both Jack socks, you know. It was a weird thing, but it makes you feel exposed if I wear socks with holes. Good, glad it's not just me. But yeah. They have to be from the same, like, same package. So that's as close as I get to mismatching socks. Oops, that's not good. I was right the first time. Alright, let's try this again. Refresh our oil here. I've seen people at work though that have like 2 completely different style socks on. It's absolute chaos, like in the worst sort of way. spider nest. Let's save up here. We're at health. We have our oil. No more head for you. Is it because they're listening to I Feel Tacky by Weird Al? I mean, it's possible. I know I've heard it, and I can't bring it up in my head right now. Weird Al songs are fun, though. I feel like I'm like, you know how you flip through a filing cabinet? I feel like that's what I'm doing in my head right now, trying to find the tune for that one. Let's do that. And save, and... I don't know, my music is failing me right now. That went worse than the first time. What my head is doing right now is taking like every other song that's even close to the title and playing that instead, which is blocking me trying to think of the actual tune that I'm looking for. It's a weird thing, but it does that. Yeah, I know the song, I know I've heard it, I'm not recalling the tune right now. I even have some of the words, but not the tune. There we go. That's how that's supposed to go. My brain has matched on to the word in the title, feeling. And so now I have Feeling Good by Demon Jones stuck in my head. So it's interrupting the search for the proper tune. Hello Archimedes, how are you? It's good to see you. My brain latches onto weird things sometimes. That's not what we want. That's also not what we want. Let's get some cave site in here. Actually, we're gonna put this in that one. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. Wellish. I mean, I'm wellish. A rabid rock troll. Oh god. Okay. You aren't kidding when they say rock troll. Let's get rid of these neckers. My hand is extraordinarily sore today. I think I abused it too much at work. Like, I definitely tried to be careful. Obviously didn't do too much, but, you know, you have to carry things around. You have to, you know, gather things up and move stuff, and it's just inevitable. I keep, like, the two fingers, the middle finger and the ring finger, I kept them taped together at work just to avoid bumping as much, or trying to use it more than I should, and so it pulls on the tendons weird. It's just, you know, when you have one injury and everything else just kind of goes from there. I have to hit him in the belly. There we go. Is it just me, or does he look like he's taking rocks off of himself rather than picking them up off the ground? There we go. Nice. Alright. Monster ear. Cave troll liver. Beautiful. I did whack it a couple of times. Not super hard. Bumped it against, you know, a shelf or where I was pulling stuff. Bumped it against the table a few times. So it is less than comfortable. But it's not any worse. That's just me being clumsy. I would be doing that anyway. It just, you know, hurts more now. Alright, beautiful. Say it ain't so. Alright. Go for this one next. Now, we were kind of saying, you know, last night we were talking about how, you know, in video games, you treat it in ways that you wouldn't necessarily do things in reality. You know, it's kind of your escape. And thinking about it, it's like kind of why I am a little bit all over the place and easily distracted in games, because in reality, I tend to be very in control.
Giving me no choice.
And stoic. Logical, of course. So, being able to let go of that and just get distracted and lose myself in a game and just get lost in it. Pick up all the things, like, it's just, you think about it and try to figure out the way your own brain works. That self-insight. Nice. Yeah, we've worn out our sword already. Where's the nest? Gotta loot the nest. There we go. Powdered monster tissue. Right, exactly. It's meant to be an escape. I think these are insectoids. I don't remember if I've got that oil. Oops. Necrophage, cursed, specter. I don't have insectoid oil either. Better than nothing. That could also just be overthinking and trying to overanalyze.
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of
Why?
the niggas.
You do the things that you do. Okay, that's both those question marks. There's a merchant there. I'll probably have to go all the way up in the city to find a blacksmith to repair that. I wonder if there's a fast travel over here. Let's look there first real quick. I do not have a weapon repair. I have armor repairs. No weapon repairs. Okay. Dang it. Let's check this way. There's a fast travel, okay. Perfectly laid infinity rope. everybody sleeping? Does anybody actually exist? Yep, they're inside having their dinner. Okay. Making sure it wasn't a ghost town. Not that there's anything wrong with ghost towns. The ones in the Old West are awesome. The haunted mining towns out west. Those are super fun to explore. So playing Phasmo will win. You've mentioned that one before, haven't you? I've probably looked it up before. It sounds familiar. Where are my other notes? Let's see. It's not on this stack of notes, so if you've mentioned it before. You don't think so? Okay. It sounds familiar, though.
It's you.
It is me.
Which, John Vernon, remember?
You mentioned
Saved me from the
Repo, okay.
drowns. Was Coppolis then? Nah, well, I'm in Percy's
I
first.
remember rescuing him.
With coin that belonged to the refugees. Vengeance tastes sweet.
I thought you'd come for your reward. I'll gladly pay, mind you. You've saved my life, no two ways about it. But if you're looking for a bruising, well, you'll find it.
I'll take the coin.
Coin doesn't stink. Give it here.
There you are. May it multiply in your purse. Now go.
You'll gladly join me in a game of Repo. Alright, and I'll remember that. I'll to find some game time. You haven't had a lot of time lately. Looks like we're almost there. Got a couple more question marks on the way. Let's run our boat out. We'll come to this boat, bring it down and back. That'll do. It is sad. You said you had that interview for a different position, though. How did that go? The second interview is next Thursday. Nice. Widow's Grotto. Okay. I'm gonna go get this one first, then the other one. Like, I understand for certain positions, like the one that you're applying for, or the job that you do, having multiple interviews just to work out all of the requirements and all of the capabilities that the potential employee has. But there are certain jobs that I've applied for, they're like, why are we doing more than one interview? Can we just, have the interview, make a decision? That's what the probationary period is for. But, for that job, it's Yeah, and hiring from internal definitely is like, yeah. Didn't even think about that aspect of it, but yeah. Mucknicker. The durability on this weapon though is shite. Collect the goods from the same crate as usual. If you get it to the drop-off on time, you'll get this full sum we agreed to. If someone notices you kill them first, ask questions later. Find the cargo. Okay. Ooh, weapon repair kit. Yes, please. Down we go. Where did it go? Oh shit. That scared me. Let's get back in the boat. Back in the boat. Can we save it here? Will it let us? Yes, it will. Okay, perfect. You want to say show you someone who has had more experience troubleshooting your AI and setting up your laser system? No one? Okay, let's move on. Right, exactly. Exactly. There's two of them there. There we go. That's better. I can't shoot them from above the water. I have to be underneath. Because of course. Yeah. Damn it. Can't use any of my powers up here in the water. Strictly crossbow. There's two. Let's get back up on the surface. Oh, surface. Thank you. A little bit of breath would be awesome. Swinging the sword underwater is going to be a challenge. I mean, yeah. And the detriment of using your telekinetic powers, the telekinetic blast underwater, is going to be as damaging to you as to them. So I mean, yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Also, to only be able to use your crossbow. It's, yeah, I can't do that right now. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. What do I have for food? It's all 10. Just do that for a minute. One. There's two. There we go. You really have to get them while they're swimming directly at you. Okay. I have two more to find. edge of the circle. Let's come over here. I don't suppose it is up on the land at all. It'd be great if it was. Can I meditate here? I can. Beautiful. Nice. Makes things easier. It squeaked. I vaguely remember doing this one before, and the other two were not easy to find. They were like in randomly weird spots. Watch my age. Air. Hello, Dread. How are you? Ouch, really? They hit hard. What level were they? It's good to see you, Dren. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, cat potion is a lifesaver. Let's go. Go up on this island and see if we can find it here. You're in love with everything about the story? Isn't it great? Ah, they're 15s, that's why. That's why they were handing me my backside. But we already read the letter. I can't.
Show me what you got.
Anybody else? Okay, where are you trying to hide in the tree? It's not gonna work. Santana, hello. Welcome into chat. How are you? Greetings from the Canary Islands. Welcome in. It is good to have you. Trying to remember where. Said I vaguely remember doing this one before. I'm trying to remember where the other two boxes were. Like the first two were like super simple, super easy to find. And the others are scattered about. Come back here. There we go. That really shouldn't have counted, but sure. So got that one. outside of the circle. Breathing apparently is good. Already got that barrel. Thank you, Dread. Appreciate it. Dead drowner. Oh, that's that. Interesting. Oops. Yeah, didn't think so. It wasn't farther back in here, was it? No. Air, come on. Interesting. Let's move the boat a little bit, see if we can. View it from over here. It's not on the islands. We already looked. I don't know. We'll have to come back to this one. Let's go look up where those other two are. I remember having to look it up before. I was not able to find them. I can remember random trivia from things, you know, that useless information that's always fun to spout to create conversation topics, but can't remember where treasure chests are. It's in our quest list, so we'll be able to come back to it. What is... Actually, before we do that, our insta-heal. Saving our game. And looting all of the things. Empty bottles, more empty bottles. Guess we know what they were doing down here. Really? That's it? Fauna. Cure brother. Superior Dragon's Dream. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. That's all that was in. Actually, it's not all that's in here. There's another chamber. Looks like up there. Up you go. My week's going okay. Monday afternoon, I managed to hurt myself at work, so that was a whole thing. But other than that, my week's been good. Been trying not to damage myself further. Up the ladder. Come on. You know, as aggravated as I get with the movement in Assassin's Creed sometimes, this one is occasionally just as bad. And I don't even get to claim much. I got kickback from the material that I was cutting on the saw. I was cutting some aluminum channel. And the saw tried to eat me, so. Luckily it's not damaged too bad. I was just jammed the joint very harshly. Some nice swelling and bruising. A lot of tenderness. Apparently nobody's home. It's a bandit camp and there's no bandits. Here we go. Arch Griffin decoction. Nice. Okay. Just like finding a bunch of runestones, which I'm okay with. I only have the one. It's at 40%. What is the actual durability on this thing right now? 39. How far until we get to the city? No, we shouldn't get into too many more fights. We should be fine. That's not humorous at all. I mean, it was, what was humorous about it was the way that people reacted and how they're, you know, like, are you okay? Are you afraid of the saw now? Are you still going to be able to, you know, cut material? I'm like, yeah, it's just a thing that happens. It's fine. You're so glad it wasn't more serious? You worked in manufacturing for several years? Yeah. It's just, in my opinion, because as long as I've worked in construction and with tools and various, you know, mediums, it's one of those things that happens. There's nothing that was unsafe about it. It, you know, fast-moving blade and, you know, a solid object. It's not the detriment that some people think it is. Hello, pirate. How are you? Welcome to your reality. Reality's a scary place, no matter whose it is.
Greetings.
He has no Gwent cards. Or
Wouldn't
he's
mind
not gonna
a
play
look at your
Gwent.
stock. Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Apparently he's broken. Okay.
Farewell.
I am talking to a... Oh, no, there he is. I'm talking to a tree. It truly is your reality, pirate. You popped in and I start talking to trees. Ocean's Windmill. Okay. We'll, head this direction. Stay kind of focused. We need to repair this sword badly. at this point, because it's not like a super bad injury, it's bad enough to be extremely painful and annoying, but not bad enough to be like, well, you can't really go to work and do anything. I'm still functional. It's like, but not functional enough to do everything I should be able to do. No. There's the port side gate. Just gotta find a blacksmith. You make me flustered. I'm talking to trees. Yep. Yep, that's it exactly. I forget how to function.
Why are you wandering the streets, eh? Tempting decent men into indecent thought. Well, then I'll...
Really?
I must go.
That's the greeting I get when I come into town.
Poison it, no doubt.
I'll have to remember that. You worked with the hydraulic cylinder manufacturing. Talk about, yeah, that one's dangerous. Aha, here's a blacksmith. Is he on this side or is he on the other side?
Lovely natural
Locked. What? He also has a quest for me, so... annoyed. You had a tech testing a cylinder and it failed because of the PSI. Rod end went straight through. Oof. That's rough. Straight through a cinder block wall. No. That's decidedly unpleasant. Ladies of ill repute. It's okay, you get that a lot. You're so pretty after all. I mean, of course, pirate. Of course you are. I'm not trying to attack this target. I'm trying to attack this target.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended.
Dumplings. Pot stickers. I prefer pot stickers to
My
dumplings.
establishment, It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long.
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm IBM
Gotta make sure
Victoria,
you count that half.
former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Sure, I'll try a dumpling.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can
I'm
do
so
for you?
glad that they added that in. That's so fun. Alright, I'm looking for a good swordsmith.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one.
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't...
The peeping Tom in the window behind his shoulder.
Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver frequently.
Just always respect a hydraulic cylinder's power. Yeah. Anything under hydraulic power, absolutely. When the retraction is blocked with a load on it, isn't just on the inside of the tub, but the rod that push against each other. Took the steel and literally bubbled and split it like chewing gum. I mean, as scary as a failure like that is, it's amazing to see that kind of power and what it does to something a material that we think of as so solid and strong. And it's just in the aftermath, like after it happens, after the adrenaline has like, okay, just to know that that's the kind of power that you're working with. Okay, tell me who this Ernst Van Horn guy is.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other sword makers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you?
Plowing non-human.
Not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated.
You know, those of us with pointy ears.
Zane. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Couldn't make a deal?
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those
Nice.
rogues of the underworld control all the sources.
Live long and prosper.
How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Yeah. Yeah. And have a little bit of... tiny bit. I'd say 3/4 Vulcan. With a touch of Klingon.
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose
Commander
something from the
Shrine.
collection?
Yeah.
Oh, forget this rubbish.
I need to watch
I
Enterprise
shall forge
again.
you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Yeah, sure. I'll be hauling a trebuchet around on my travels. Absolutely. Right? Jeffrey Combs is like the ultimate. He plays everything so well. It's like the epitome of everything. Like, there was a meme I saw. I'll have to post it in the Discord. I'll find it again and post it in the Discord. It's one of those, multi-panel ones that says, if you're such a nerd, can you name, like, so many alien species? And it's, like, Jeffrey Combs, and they're like, oh, yeah. I'll find it and I'll post it in the Discord. Wei Yun was fun. You know, the character that you love to hate. What am I doing? Oh, arranging a meeting.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Alright. Of swords and dumplings. This is a whole thing. But we can't actually use him as... Can we use him as a... No, we cannot. Of course we can't. We really need to repair this.
God, a reaper's come for me.
Well, another freak.
Not a freak. Yeah. Alright. I'll have to find another blacksmith to actually do our repairs.
That's ones for Damien.
Freak. Hell rise up.
Let's take a look at the city here. Liquidator Brent. Yep. I can't even recall all of the ones that he plays. Just like, hey, which alien do you want to be today? What fun character can we make you into? Okay, let's just head into another part of the city here. Head for this bridge. Shady individual.
Officer, taking a rest for witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again.
Or this bridge. This bridge is fine too. So many grunts and growls. This is why we avoid the city. I think I've watched through Enterprise twice. It's my second least most watched, if that makes sense. I've only watched all the way through. This one's locked as well. Of course it is. What time is it? It's 7:30 in the morning. What are these guys doing? Oh, here he is. Never mind.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
Ah, we can play cards with this guy as well. Awesome. He saved the Enterprise series. Scott Bakula's acting is so dry. I mean, I don't know. It's not over the top. It's not... I didn't feel like it was forced. It's not as in depth as some of the others. I'm pretty sure I've watched through all of Enterprise twice. I've watched all of Deep Space Nine all the way through. I've watched some episodes like a bunch of times, but watching all the way through the series. Deep Space Nine I've only watched through in its entirety on purpose once so far. There are some episodes that I've seen multiple times. Enterprise I'm pretty sure I've watched through twice. Next Generation, lost count how many times I watched that one. And Voyager I've watched a few times. I need you to actually
What do you have on offer?
look at your wares first, see what I have to sell. Crossbow. 100. Ooh, nice. How much is this? 65? Yep, we'll take that. Thank you. Extra saddlebags. Yes, please and thank you. We're probably buying more than we need to. What else does he have? Swords. Cutlass, runestone. No glyphs though. Okay. We will. Yeah, jeez. The durability on these. Bonkers. Alright. Let's sell our extra stuff here. Sell that. I feel like we're getting better. Prices for these. 11. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. That'll do. Thank you. And let's play some cards. Dr. Phlox is fun. Yeah. Neelix and the Doctor from Voyager, and Phlox is basically those two put together. He kind of is, in a way. Never thought of it that way before, but I see it. I can see it, yeah. The Doctor in Voyager was great. Neelix got on my nerves from time to time. I feel like it wasn't the actor, it was the character that was just a little bit too much occasionally. So. Yes, Robert Picardo is a stage actor, yes. Might as well make it the maximum bet.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Yeah, sure, we'll just stick with what we've got. Blue stripes. Catapult. Let's do... switch this one out. Crap. And close combat and siege combat. Oof, that's rough. We'll switch that one out. No, it's fine. That's what chat's for, is all of the topics. I want the monster deck. I need to find all those places to find the monster deck. Because I can't defeat this one. It gets me every single time. There's definitely no barrier to topics in chat. Go ahead and pull this. We're pulling it early, but yeah. See that card right there? Really? You bastard. Sorry. let's go with... It doesn't really matter. We'll pull this one back out. Hero cards. Hero cards can't be touched by weather cards. No, the monster deck has some really good cards, like the Scorch. There's several hero cards in the monster deck. I haven't learned all of them yet, but monster is one of the ones that I have so much trouble defeating. You know what? We're gonna give him this. Pull a couple more cards. Oh, jeez. Yep. We're not even gonna try. We're not even gonna try. Because this won't touch the hero card. We'll let him have that. He only has 4 cards left. We have 7. Randomly chosen monster unit stays on the board. Because of course it does. He's passed. We can pull this one out. Actually, we'll do this one. Because fog is close combat, right? No, fog is ranged. So we'll pull this one to defeat him on this. We'll take that. Because of course. Okay. Let's see what he pulls out. Find cards with the same one. See, that card right there. Can we look at that card? We can't. Like, because it flashes so fast on the screen, I'm pretty sure that it pulls the other cards from your deck with the same name. And so, I mean, like, what do you do? You can't beat Monster Deck. It's crazy. Let's keep playing it. See what we can do. Doubles the strength. Oh yeah, it's the oh. Can't do it. I need the other of these catapults with the tight bond. Yeah. What is my... Oops. Yep. It's, you know, it's horrible. The others I can usually get around depending on how it's played, but Monster Deck. This one's, you know, finding all the spots. Like, I know you can, a lot of the merchants, like the blacksmiths and all the random merchants, there's very specific people you can get the cards, but I need to look up and find the list of where to get each of the specific decks. it's supposed to be impossible. You think, it might be. It might be. We'll play him again another time because we know what he's playing with now. Alright, we got all that repaired though. Is the entrance to Triss's house over here, or is it on the other side? It's on the other side. Oh! Upstairs, maybe?
The new beat
Oh!
for the big four. Will you have?
Yeah, it definitely makes you want to get it, for sure.
Take care now.
Nope, that door's locked. Okay.
Know what she drinks from the easy before she retires. Not milk, but blood. From a sorcerer's skull. And it's a sorcerer's blood, of course.
Dum 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 dum. Okay, so it must be upstairs. If you try to loot in the city too much, they get grumpy at you.
Oh, fuck it,
Where is the entrance to her house?
What's your hair lately?
I don't like the city. It bothers me. Makes me feel claustrophobic.
It's a state of mind. Understand?
There we go. That works.
Thought things couldn't get
Find the door. That helps. Burn it. On this one, I might have to agree with you, Pirate. Carol should have stayed with Triss. Yennefer is too chaotic. Pun intended. I do, of the three, well, we kind of killed Kira, so of the two that are left, I do lean more towards Triss.
Did you see those poor wretches who fed
Not that I don't give Yennefer her attention when she wants it. We need her to help with things, so. This looks like a door. I should be able to go into it. But no. Get a dragon friend to help. I mean...
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Underneath all of the archways, through the doors.
Novigrad, shining a brilliant pearl amongst cities, cradle of the eternal fire.
There we go. Triss is definitely more grounded, better morals, character, more empathetic. He's got a noggin on him, doesn't he?
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning.
The things people will do for power and in the name of their faith.
I wanted nothing to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please.
Girl of Shadows, hello, how are you? The trick is to not forget the history. Like, you don't hide it, you don't run away from it. You don't pretend it doesn't exist. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Why the stench is entirely different.
Or in the name of non-faith, yeah. Belief system, the structure of their mindset, you know, whatever you want to call it.
See what I do?
People who, let's see, how does the quote go? Those who forget history are bound to repeat it. Something along those lines. Yeah. Someone is to forget and pretend history never happened. And that's, yep, that's where we're doomed to repeat it. Yep, exactly.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Sod off, we're looting. We were here first. I think we need some information.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorcerers who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who might know?
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Lovely name.
Putrid Grove. Interesting as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
Never has there been a
for
more
my friend
wretched
there?
hive of scum and villainy. Where's Putrid Grove?
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though. Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief and follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars. It's a
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Yep.
For a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply. And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me.
I am the gamer you're looking for.
It's Menger. Temple God.
Thank you, Shadow.
Robert, sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitty shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Go on, Git.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
It's about their hearing, not their sense of smell. Smarty pants.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Who's it for then?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now. But just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error. You'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
The eternal fire, the eternal flame. You know, when they use that as their concept, you know they're not any good. So you know how the Red Priestess was. You dislocated your middle left finger when you were younger, and it cursed this day. Yeah. I mean, I got an x-ray, and they didn't call me back. They said they'd let me know if it was broken or dislocated, and they never responded, which is just as annoying. As a medical office, I feel like there should be follow-up, whether the result is good or bad. You know, you should let the patient know. And of course, trying to get a hold of anybody is, you know, ridiculous. But so it's not dislocated or anything, and so it's extremely sore. It's very, very bruised. Whoa. Luckily it's on my right hand. I am left hand dominant, so I can still do the majority of work. I had to, you know, they won't let me do anything too drastic, which is fine. I don't need to be putting too much pressure on it, but I can still use the drill and stuff, so. When the doctor is like, you have 5. 5 what? Minutes, months, years, fingers? Right, exactly. Look for thieves in the main square. Talk with beggars about the king of beggars. Okay. Learn that you have to fight to be your own advocate for medical things. Yeah. Every once in a while you do get a good doctor. Or a good office in general. Sometimes it's not even about the individual doctor.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch.
Yeah, because that wasn't obvious.
I've been robbed! Thief!
You cut the proletariat.
Where'd you go?
Real fire? Nuh-uh. It is too. They just smear ash on their lips first.
The
That's why it
thinking
don't hurt.
customer will see right through our let's deal with
Where'd he
this
go?
Buxom.
I chose this guy right here. Yeah, cut purse. Hello.
You read my mind. More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Good luck.
Good! Pickpocket!
He didn't pick your pocket, he cut your purse. Get it right. Might have to retire and get Chad a pet hippo. Might be the only way. It might. I don't mean to pry, but you wouldn't happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand.
Why the hell are you following me?
Just happen to be going where you're going.
And how the bloody hell do you know where I'm going?
You ask this of everyone you meet. Couldn't help but notice you have 6 fingers on your right hand. Someone was looking for you. Oh, love that movie. Just do. You're off to see the king of beggars.
Well, you're not as clever as you think, and I'm not blind. You're on your way to see the king of beggars.
Gonna rob me? Got any ploughing idea what a courier is? This gold is from the non-humans. Take it, and you be fucked.
Yeah, stealing from non-humans, not exactly gonna win me over.
Like you'll be when I let a few people know you pocket some. Not all the non-human gold makes it to the king, does it?
What the fuck are you on about? I don't pocket a thing.
I'm not the one you need to explain this to.
All this shite goes to the king, along with whatever I make. What, actually think Bedlam will believe you? You're in for a fucking surprise. Come on, genius. Can't wait to see what he does to you.
Yo. Follow the thief to the King of Beggars' hideout. I can't remember all the words right now, but the from Hunchback of Notre Dame, the gypsy hideout, that kind of theme song. It's been too long since I've seen it, and it's not like one of the main songs, so it's harder to stick in your head.
Gives monsters the shits.
Do you know the trivia about the scene from Princess Bride? Sorry, jumping movies. When Wesley gets knocked out with the, when he knocks Wesley out with the sword, that was like, it was scripted, but it didn't go according to plan, and he was actually knocked out because he hit him harder than he was supposed to.
Nosy bugger.
Yup.
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know. But I gotta find the Putrid Grove.
That's a secret place for secret folk doing secret business. And who's to say you're any good at keeping a secret?
Let's see. Can't ever be sure. See, this feels more truthful. If I were questioning whether I could trust somebody, and they came back with this, I'd feel better about it.
Grab him! Smash the bugger!
Bring it on, boys.
Keep it together, legs! Together now! Kill the horse,
Ah, jeez. Got ourselves stuck in a corner. Alright, let's try that again. It's definitely a psychological effect. Feeling bulky visually. Like, this armor looks bulky. And so there's that psychological effect of you expect yourself to be slower.
Nosy bugger.
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know.
Yes, I did know that trivia about Vigo.
That's a secret place for secret folk doing secret
Movie
business.
trivia is fun.
And who's to say you're any good at keeping a secret?
No one.
Grab him! Smash the bugger!
They had to do a bunch of murder scenes right after. Oh.
Come on!
Oops. I really didn't mean to set them on fire, but sure. Oh god, these guys are beating the crap out of me. Trying to get the timing right on the counters. Did you know that in, like, this is going way back to older shows, but Robin Williams, one of my favorite actors, in the very old show Mork and Mindy, Mindy and Mork? Mork and Mindy, that they had to hire a linguist.
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably should.
That's a secret place.
Because Robin Williams kept trying to throw in swears in other languages, and so to keep the rating, they had to hire a linguist to make sure he didn't sneak those in.
No one.
Grab him! Smash the bugger!
That's it, you're in for it!
Take him from the back!
Take it from the back. Is that what they said?
Shit your pants already, big boy!
Come on. One down. I can't hit them while they're on the ground. That's just annoying. Whoops, that is not. I had cat potion up instead of my water. Once more with feeling. Yeah, it is an older show. Like, it's even before it's before my time. But, you know, it's Robin Williams, so there was another one. I can't remember. Thank you, Cathevia. Losing the glasses for this fight. Awesome. Alright, let's do this. Get my timer up here.
Nosy bugger.
Although, this may help,
Yeah,
actually.
terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know.
Playing
But I gotta find a
without my
neutral
glasses
road.
for
That's a secret
5
place
minutes.
for secret folk doing secret business. And who's to say you're any
Start the
good
timer
at keeping
here.
a secret?
No one.
I'm trying to remember what movie it was. But they couldn't
Smash the bugger!
put it up for nomination for Best Screenplay because Robin Williams ad-libbed so much. He went, you know, he was off script, so they couldn't call it, they couldn't nominate for Best Screenplay.
That's it, you're in for it!
I'm trying to remember what movie it was, and I can't remember now. Jesus. Why is this fight so hard? Alright. I've got to try to keep the others knocked down and take them on one at a time. This is not working well. For anybody who hasn't experienced me playing without glasses, I am very, very blind without my glasses. I cannot read the text on the screen. I obviously can't see chat, so I'll catch up with that when I have my glasses back on. I can generally see movement.
Nosy bugger.
Yeah,
We're
terrible
gonna
trait.
skip all
Poking
this
around.
again.
That's a secret.
No one.
But there are times that
Grab him!
I
Smash the bugger!
play better because I'm playing on instinct rather than visual cues. So there are times that it is better.
Slow to that break! Take a wall on!
What? Lost your nerve?
Keep it together, lads! Kill the horse.
Come on. This fight is so much harder than it ought to be. It's not that different of a level. In fact, they're 10s, aren't they? Should not be this bad. Should not be this bad.
No.
Yeah, poking around.
That's a
Yep,
secret.
Yep.
No one.
Although, I wonder if I choose the other one, if it will do something different.
Take him from the back! Gotta get around him!
Kinda don't want to kill him.
He's a warlock!
Well, that's not who I was trying to target, but sure. No, I can.
Easy. Jump
Oh, well, all I had to do was pull out my sword.
Steel. Please.
Got a simple question. You're gonna give me a simple answer.
Maybe you weren't supposed to beat them in the fist fight.
There's
Maybe
the
that was
putrid
the whole
grove.
point.
In Lacells. Down an alley. Man, guarding the gate. Gotta give him the password.
What is the password?
Old sows. Farrowed piglets.
See? Just gotta make the effort.
That's right. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Alright, that's fun. I wonder if that was the whole point. Like, you weren't supposed to beat them at all in the fist fight. So you pull out the sword and then back off. I can't see anything. Okay. Yeah. Perfect timing. That is not a door. That is... That's a bush. Alright. Thank you for that. It's always fun, a fun experience to play without the glasses. Where is the out? Over here.
My fortune traitors me from.
Willows. It's into my area 2 days road from the Zima. You've got arrived there.
In your mental health journey, your therapist has had so much trouble understanding your true personality.
Typical guerrillas attack their garrison, that is.
You must say
And they
things
set
with
out
humor.
all the light.
I think a lot of people do, which is weird that therapists don't understand that.
Even if they can't catch the criminal.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
Yeah, he did. Some of the most lovable, enjoyable people that have that personality that just draws you to them. And you can see it. Like, even if you see it after the fact. But if it's a similar situation to how you are and how your mind works and how your mentality is, you can see it in other people, and it's heartbreaking. But, you know, it is, I was very sad when he was no longer with us. Especially knowing what his mind was like.
Ow!
Greetings, Haggard.
It's gonna pull us all the way around. It's gonna take us a long way. Maybe not.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Ah!
Nameless, mutants, blasphemers, cowards.
But the amount of talent that man had.
Woodies. Some filth's made its nest in a secret passage.
It's heartening to know in some ways. It gives you some faith that that even the struggles that you have, you're still able to, like, he was able to help people, he was able to do things and use what he had in such a way, like, even though he was struggling, even though he was broken, he was still able to do good things. And so I think in some ways, even though it didn't turn out in such a happily ever after sort of way, it still can give others hope and others the glimpse into still being able to do good things. And you know, just, it's hard to put into words sometimes. You get to meet a mental health professional that hasn't had a deep personal connection with their own story. People want to help others heal when they've gone through it themselves. Yeah.
Open up. Who are you?
That's a very big window. It's not very secure. You can't tell I'm a fellow freak.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutating kill everything.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know. Gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Gotta contribute. Put the right emphasis on the right syllable. I like to tip through the tulips. Old sow's farrowed piglets.
Old sow's farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
Alright. Let's go meet with the king.
What ails you?
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked. I'd like to
The
repay.
king is dead.
Convince those
Long live
knaves
the
on the
king.
city council that spells are not needed. Stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest.
Alright, sleep well, Dred. Appreciate you hanging out for a while. It's always good to see you.
How are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Manga's
Oh,
house
look, there's
not scaring
Triss.
them off anymore.
I
Besides, you know, cut him a redhead.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
You knew I was looking for you?
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Is it a hideout if everybody pretty much knows where it's at? I mean, you can't keep a place like this secret forever, especially when it's like right here. Like, at least in the Hunchback of Notre Dame, it was like out of town. So what would you call this place?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks.
There you go, hard-working street clerks.
See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. And Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
So what do you want?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we gotta rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks.
I do kind of miss being a
This
redhead.
place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And my friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Carry your bags for you.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, act.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Need to work on some new pieces for Ren fairs. This game is very inspiring.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
I'm gonna go, kind of what I've been working on.
Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
Sorry, conversation
More
in game.
precisely.
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? What will become of us under
Kind of been working on collecting some pieces to create more of a Viking themed setup. I've got a few different ones, but nothing that is distinctly Viking. So that's kind of what I've been working on the past couple, looking for some very specific pieces for that. It's almost Ren Fair season around here, though. So.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I mean, if you would have just kept walking and not been suspicious, you know? People are walking around the village with their sacks of goods all the time. They're not going to stop every single person Just act normal. You'll be fine. Yeah, he doesn't deserve to be paid. He didn't deliver them. Gotta tease her a little bit, though.
Well, some causes require a sacrifice.
Causes? What about people?
For people, same holds true.
So maybe you care to dive in after that sack for me?
You win.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Gun me went bad.
Oh, that's
We're
funny.
lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Clue.
Alright, time to equip myself with some beetles. Who here's ticklish? Enter the basement. I don't know. Okay. Basement? Don't want that. Creek. Through the sewers, because of course. Let's get the proper oil on our sword here.
Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Loot. Loot all the things. Hey. Come. Too bad I can't, like, blame the batteries because the thing's plugged in. It's just my bad control right now. There's gotta be... Ah, there it is. I see it. On this pillar. Around. There we go.
Free city of Novigrad.
Actually used to break in the wall of
the very
bricks.
reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Ren Fair and Fred shows up as a helldiver for shits and giggles. I mean, yeah,
Judging
that'd
by
be
what
cool.
Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Oh, yeah. The things people put on their skin anyway. Yeah, just, you know, jump into the river. It's fine. No, it's fun to see what other, like, out-of-period costumes people dress up as for the Ren Fair. There was one that I went to last year. There was a troop of stormtroopers. There was a Darth Vader. I don't know if they were actually together, but, you know, I did see both of them. There was, of course, the Star Trek Away team. So that's always fun. Every once in a while, you'll get a doctor. So that's always cool. Had one guy, he was there as a Dalek, He had like a mechanical doll leg. It was great. It was awesome. Alright, where is... Dive? Don't dive. That's the worst part, is sometimes he doesn't like to actually dive. Here we go. These are not bags, but we'll take that. Take that. Leather sack, that's what we're looking for. If I had the means to put together a Helldiver costume or like a Warhammer one, that would be great. It would just be fun.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Right. Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
Yes,
But
Triss,
you do
how
have
do
a
you
history
use
of
your
amnesia.
elements?
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
What would be fun is do like an actual, like, not just a Met costume that fit me, but like a true large size mech, you know, and then have little tiny me climb out of it.
Oh,
It'd just be fun.
Oh, that's bad luck. Rain was coming.
I truly wonder what will happen.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Problem? I don't like this guy. What, pirate? How am I doing not a cockroach? What?
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you'll resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
I don't like you. You'll pay in advance.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
I'm just picturing the bug alien from Men in Black.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
I'm kind of being a whiny.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Not over here. The Gemling Queen from Path of Exile. I never played the first Path of Exile. I played the second one when it came out a little bit. I do want to go back to it. I did see that there's an update coming the 29th for Path of Exile 2. But I never played the first one. Ender King, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. I thought it was fun.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
It's sore. It's very sore.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
Yeah, I mean the swelling has gone down a lot. So I think it's improving, but it's definitely painful still. Oh. Pirate, what is the comparison between 1 and 2 that makes you think 2 is not as good? Not having played 1, I don't have the reference, the frame of reference, but I do want to know your opinion. Like, what makes you say that? Are you truly or just pretending?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
Maybe you're right.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine. She's always fine.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Triss is definitely the more grounded. I do prefer.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
We're working. Look, the rats are running away.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Right.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Right, because that's gonna happen. More effort was put into PoE over the years. It's free to play.
They killed him!
Yeah, I killed him.
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have me, duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yep. You're so gullible, Triss. You poor thing. Come on.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy.
Yeah, change your attitude
Spare
real
me,
fast.
good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
We're just gonna be more endearing for her. To care that she takes care of herself, or to say that there's no need to thank him. Should watch out for yourself.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice seeing you again.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Yeah.
Spends all her days in the chapel.
That's what it said.
Aye, right.
Bright colors. I need to finish painting. I've got 3 paintings that I'm working on right now. I've got so many ideas in my head.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Alright, find the dreamer in the house. Growl to you too.
Oh, pardon me. Oh.
Here on side.
Hey, no, there is water there.
Will is mightier than the sword, oh yes.
Enough said.
I'm a painter. I sketch a little, but I'm a painter. The painting behind me here, that's one of mine. Usually I'll have one of my paintings behind me It depends on, you know, what size screen you've got as to how much you can actually see it. I try to, you know, I'll post them in Discord every once in a while too. I need to get a gallery up of all of the things that I've done. But painting for me is easier than drawing. But I'll sketch a little to kind of sketch out the idea of what I want to paint.
Racial hygiene's as poor as their personal hygiene.
Where is this house actually? Right. Okay, so let's follow this wall this way. Pirate, that's sacrilege. How dare you? I'm a perfectionist. It took me a long time to teach myself how to paint and to realize that it's not about creating the image, it's about making the colors work for you to create the image. So painting is easier to work with than sketching.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Don't hide them under a bushel. Yeah, this is true. Every artist is their own worst critic. It's when I show someone a painting, I have to remember to not say anything about it, to let them draw their own conclusions, because I always see my mistakes. So, right, yeah. There are some that I am very proud of. One of my favorites that I've actually had hanging behind me recently are my birds of prey, the Klingon birds of prey. I've actually got it sitting, yeah, sitting down here. I'm pretty sure this one's in the Discord, but this one here, it's one of my favorites that I'm most proud of. It turned out really well. Most of the time, like, the best ones have been when I'm just messing around, just trying to experiment, rather than a specific idea tends to do better for me. I get less scared of it. There's one that I'm working on right now that I'm a little bit scared of because I'm trying to create something specific. And so it's very intimidating.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Well, you've come to the right place then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Are you gonna let me in?
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains, economically.
But yeah, definitely the most critical of our own art. Hey, dang it. In the door. Please and thank you. Perfume? We'll leave the doll, though. Wire. So much looting to do. Why are we so low on health, actually? Not sure why we were so low on health. Taking it sections at a time might help focusing on specific parts, which can help you gradually move outwards from there. Yeah. Yeah. And knowing where your strengths are too. Like, and stretching beyond what you're comfortable with. There's a lot of loot in here.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Is she upstairs or downstairs? I think she's upstairs. Yeah. Just the odd numbers one day and the even the next. Alright. You dabble in art as well, but you're more of a realist with your art. Yeah. I don't necessarily have a specific style. Some of them are more realistic. Some of them are more abstract. Some of them are impressionist. I try to, you know, just kind of experiment and not limit myself to a certain style of painting. I've dabbled in oils a little bit, but mostly I paint with acrylics. Did a mural on your wall as a child in chalk. Nice. I know we'll have to be down here later. Go ahead and get all of the loot now. Hey, nobody told you I'm doing the thing again where the buttons are shifted and I keep pressing B as A.
That's blood! Don't spill it! Please! Stop!
That's not creepy at all. You've done most art forms. You just lean towards realism. Yes. Abstract is probably the most difficult for me.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
Because not having a solid something that I'm trying to create.
The dome. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
The eyes of the chalk
That's
you
blood.
did.
Don't spill it. Please.
The chalk mural you did. The eyes followed you across the room. Those are cool when you can do that.
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Cow's milk. As opposed to goat's milk. Goat cheese. I want some goat cheddar now. Some nice sharp cheddar cheese.
Please. It's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
You lost your art brain. Yeah, if you don't lose it, you can it kind of stagnates a little bit and you have to work extra hard to get it back.
Way to the next room's blocked.
There we go. Get ourselves a little bit of light here. There we go. Pure silver. All of the different types of beers. Love it. It's great. Great. Drawing of a crib. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Got stuff to sell. So much loot. I love it. And I don't have to worry about my inventory getting full with all of this loot, because none of this counts. Only weapons and armor count. Are you watching this, pirate? Your engineering adventures brain took over. I mean, yeah, it is hard to be both, because it does take two different ways of thinking. They're very, very different ways of thinking. Okay, so where is... It's gonna keep glowing. Nope. I think the crib is downstairs. The creepy child's laughter.
Stop! Go away! Leave it!
Pretty sure, yeah, there it is. Yes, the cradle that rocks by itself. It's always pleasant. Find out why the door slammed shut. To show me this drawing.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Yep. Just okay. Let me out. Back downstairs. Used to be able to draw realistic art, but can hardly make a stick figure now. I mean, like, if you're... I guess it depends on what side of engineering you're doing. If you're doing the actual building side of engineering, as opposed to the design side of engineering, you don't need to be able to draw as much. And have that little bit of artistic side.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Your AutoCAD teacher was impressed.
Nice. Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
He said you knew more about AutoCAD than him. Sounds like my dad. My dad tended to know more about things than his teachers. It didn't have, he had some that it made them mad.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me. End's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The the house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Big before the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give them a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Let's make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
There we go. Yeah, the banker can go buy himself another house. Back upstairs, stairs. We're out of cat's potions. There it is. There's the stairs. Because we can't see. Because it is dark. There we go. Let's get through this conversation real quick.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream...
Time is flying, indeed.
And not at all amusing.
I mean, getting eaten by wardrobe, kind of funny.
She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Alright. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, let's make our way downstairs. Not that door. The other door. Down the stairs. Oh, sometimes it goes really fast and sometimes it goes really slow. Time is so fluid.
I saw Miss Corrine leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
House is still haunted. Can't seem to lift the curse. I know why the house is haunted. I know why the house is haunted.
Got a godling in your house. Name's Sarah, and she's an ornery little thing. Left her alone, but thought I should tell you about her.
I thank you for being candid. Could you rid me of this beast?
You can do it yourself.
You need to go murder the giant deer in Valheim.
She's sure to run. Godlings detest the smoke.
I will not wage war on a beast, large or small. Piss on the godling, piss on the house. I must merely find a fool willing to buy it.
Yep, sure. You do that.
The second sword, is it in case of the first one?
Alright, so this is where we're going to stop for tonight. We will head over to meet Corrine at the Golden Sturgeon next time. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm going to attempt to do our normal Friday night with Fred. And I was going to change things up a little bit, but with the injury, not being able to play anything new recently, I want to stick with something familiar, something that I know we are we're doing. So tomorrow we will be back in Dune. I will make the attempt to play. We'll see how it goes, and how much my hand will tolerate with that. So that's what we will do tomorrow night with our Friday Nights with Fred. We'll be back in Dune, and give that a go. You can catch me live every weeknight from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't joined the Discord already, that link is in my bio. There is also a link in chat, a command in chat. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in chat tonight, guys. It has been a lot of fun. Always good to have the random conversations, the different things that come up, different nerddoms. It's a lot of fun. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys tomorrow. Saturday morning is my series stream starting at 9 a.m. We're playing through Assassin's Creed for the first time. And I'm currently in Assassin's Creed 3. We'll finish 3, and then we're going to play Black Flag. And then after that, we will jump into another series for a little bit so we don't get burnout. I would eventually like to play the other Assassin's Creed games as well. There are a lot of them. So I'm looking forward to see what you guys think with which ones I should do. I have not watched the trailer for the DLC for Dune. We'll be looking at all those tonight. There's a Valheim trailer I need to look at. The Dune DLC, I did read the article about the Chapter 2 and the DLC, so I did read about it. I have not seen the actual trailer yet, though, so I'll be looking at that for sure. And that's going to be a lot of fun, knowing that there's going to be more content. It's always good to have something to continue. Not that games like that aren't so much fun to restart anyway, just because there's so much replayability to them. So looking forward to see what else they have to offer for Dune. So it's gonna be lots of fun. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for hanging out, you guys. It is so much fun just being with you while I play games. And we will see you all next time.